lifts it on, don't you, at the end of the day?
Yeah. Are you coming here tonight, mate?
Yeah.
Are you doing a sweep now?
Well, that'd be 3 o'clock, like, but if anything's ready, I can take it on.
Well, what I usually do, mate, is just let you take one,
Yeah.
get it off the system,
Yeah.
and then you come back and then do the big loads.
Sound, I mean, I just take one then and then.
Yeah, just take one. Just take the little one. Yeah, come on, mate. And then,
what time do you want me to come back?
have you got a scanner on you?
Yeah, I've got my scanner, yeah.
Sound.
What
Tell
time
you
do you want me
what,
back?
I'm here till 5:30. You turn up at 5:25. I don't mind if it's 29 minutes past 5,
sound.
as long as it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah, so anytime
And then
before 5:30.
I'll let you scan it all, then wrap, and we'll just shove the whole pallet on. There's no messing about.
Nice one, thanks very much.
See you later, mate. Right, coat, chrome, self a decent strip. Where's that 600 there, Chris? You've still got it on your forks, haven't you? Let me take a picture of it. Yeah, bring it outside, mate. Danny wants a piece of plywood. Don't know what for, like, but
Yeah, if anyone wants a piece of pie, just give them to them, mate.
I need to get in touch with that Chris.
Yeah,
I'll say. He wants 70, and I'm at about 70 now.
What?
Yeah, bring it outside.
What you can do,
What?
you could probably get the old 940s out,
Yeah.
put the new stock of 940s away.
Thought they were 990s then.
No, 960s and 940s, and then all your new pallets going to Jenkins can go in there.
How much battery we got left?
Hey?
How much battery?
Look at that one.
Dan wants a good clean one, Ross. So if there's any decent ones there, mate.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours?
3.5 hours.
Alright, I'll wrap them 2 now.
Well,
Let me submit that. So there's how many's on there now?
I've done it as 2 half pallets. So
you want... So I could unload some of them onto there, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 400, 480, 8, 16, 22, 8, 16... 8, 16, 22. What the? 8, 16, 22, 32.
there's
8,
more 940s as well.
16,
Stock.
32. I need the forklift. You want, mate? What are you doing there, mate? What? Oh, with the living?
Yeah. Put that back and I'm going to move that pallet out and get some 994 rocket.
Just leave it out.
Pallet in the way.
I can get that in there with the pump. Put it on the floor there, mate.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now I've just got to get the tools and off the 994.
You want? Oh yeah, the net. Thought it was a.
I think I'm all well done.
I'm doing a big order now, mate. So I need the forklift for it. Oh no, that's one of those Yankee pallets. Oh crap. Yeah, as you just heard me say, a Yankee pallet. I don't know why people just call them Yankee pallets. I don't know if they're American or whatever, but they're an absolute nuisance. I don't know why they are called Yankee pallets. They must be something to do with America. What's up, homie?
Where's them plated screws that came in today?
Plated screws.
Big boxes of screws. We've had them a few times. They come in a big box and they're on like a strip. We got some in today. I saw them on the pallet this morning.
Yeah, but he took them back with him.
I thought he only took what was on the bottom.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Then he took them back with him because he said they were. He said they weren't ours. Then.
Oh. We've not got any in.
No. Yeah. Oh no, wait there. Sorry, that's
them.
yeah, that's them. Yeah, the ones that he didn't take back with him today. Yeah. The nail gun. Yeah, just watch shelf there. Go ahead, Chris.
Who, me? Planning to move?
No, it should be all right there.
If I kill you, mate, we'll just sweep you under a pallet, Danny. It's all good.
Won't even do that. That's too good for him. They're for nail guns, them, aren't they? Or
Yeah.
are they? Just put them in the nail gun and fire them out. I thought it was 961 you're after, not 994. Oh, you're not doing the big pallet then?
No. As I said, I'm just getting these two out of the way. There's only 2 small ones.
Yeah, sound. Yeah, sometimes in warehousing you'll spend longer moving pallets around than you will doing it by hand. And it gets you off the truck and it's stretches your legs. And leave that in there. There we go. Move out the way.
Right.
What's up, man?
One of these you've got DCL times 4.
Yeah, so how many are you after?
Right, I've got one with 16
Yeah.
and one with 80.
Well, the DDL,
Yeah.
by the way, DDL stands for different dialogue.
DDL, does that mean that
Different dialogue, yeah, so.
you've got 4 on each
Hold on a
one?
minute. There's a 20, there's a 40. Move that one out the way. So,
Does that mean there's 4 boxes of DDL?
yeah, there'll be 4 boxes of different dialogue. Where's the other one
That's
then?
not a 20 though.
Yeah, what's underneath this one? There's another one there. So
there's
you've
your
got
4.
60.
Whatever's in there.
Even though it was a different dialogue, it's like wallpaper, it may match. So see what the dialogue in that one is, because that's definitely a different one. So how many are you after? 80?
80, yeah.
So you've got 60. Oh, bloody hell. You've got about 60, 70, 75. So what? Yeah, match that with that.
Is that a DDL one or
Yeah. Have a look.
slightly darker?
That may be the wrong way, that's fine. Yeah, the print's different there. This is what I get at. Like, if you actually look at I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but when it means DDL, I call it DDL, it means a different dialogue, and it's like wallpaper. It's slightly different. You may not be able to see it through the camera, but when it's down on the floor, you will. That's a shame, that.
One looks lighter, one looks darker.
Yeah, so that one goes in that one. That's a shame, that, Chris.
Okay,
But that's a different one. That is a different one to these ones, so try this one underneath here.
It's alright, mate, because if I need 16, I'll just go for like the 16. 2, 4.
How many's in that one now? Try and get rid of that
6,
box.
8.
There's no way it's 16 in that.
12.
Oh. 16. 15. There's 15 in there. Yeah, right. Tell you what. Right, yeah. There's 15. Right, so move that. Hold that one out the way. We'll put that one over there. And then try and match. You may not be able to see through the camera. But let's have a look. It's a lot better than the other one.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know, Chris. I'm not happy with that, mate. I'm not happy with that. Do you see
You know
what I
what,
mean?
when the light's on it, that's
Yeah,
lighter than
I'm
that.
not happy with that. No, I'm not happy with
doing
that.
it, man. I'm not risking it.
Right. Put that, we'll find that. Well, that one is what? Is in that
That
one?
one, I think it was from here. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Make sure.
Yeah. Right, we've got one there.
We're there.
I'm just going to compare this with
Yeah,
this one.
just match it. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. Yeah, but it's when it's down on the floor and the light's on it, it
Yeah.
can really shine. Yeah, so Chris, you're in a bit of a catch-22 here, mate. So you can't use any of the DDLs. You just have to use these. So for the time being, mate, you may as well.
To be fair, I only need one with 16 in, so if I can find one with 20 on a DDL, I'll just take the 4 out.
But you may as well leave. I would personally, but this is down to you, your call here. I'd leave these DDLs alone because you will get an order. It could be a 60, and then you limit it down. Then.
Yeah.
So if you use 16 out of these DDLs,
Yeah.
you need as many tiles as possible.
I reckon I can see if I can match one of these to one of these.
You could try it.
See.
Yeah, try that one. Try that one now with
I
that
only
one.
need one.
Yeah.
We just have to write.
Try that one because you've got a load of these ones.
Yeah.
Once again, it may not because it's an old tile that's been here for a few months now. It's trying to match it. Someone will order 10 and eventually you'll have a tile left over that you use for samples. Red China. Do you remember that one come out that box? So keep.
I reckon he can get away with that.
Have a look.
I really reckon he can. Yeah, test it in the light.
Wait there.
Right there. There's the one with the line on.
Yeah, is that one? Yeah. You'll get away with that.
Sounds. Yeah, I think he will.
It's a good match that,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Having that one. Cool. There's me 16.
Yeah. Get a better box than that though, Chris. It's a bit yeah, bit depleted that box.
Yeah, it is. Well gone.
But you've still got to get a 16. You've still got to get a what?
An 80.
Yeah. So use these four here then, Chris. May as well. Oh wait, there you got 79 in this one. So Chris.
Yeah. Oh, that's yours.
Yeah.
Have we got any more of these?
Got a box. Oh, God, you only got one.
Yeah.
I'll get your lid. That lid's knackered. These sell really like in odd bunches. These, so most people like 20s, 40s, 60s. You could, because these are mostly for your home because of how thick they are. These sells like 56 and 43, and so that's why you can. What am I doing? That's why you can take lids off these ones and use the lid for the others. Take the lids off these ones. That made no sense. Use that lid, Chris.
Ah, mate.
There you go.
Ah, buddy.
Right, yeah, if I was you, Chris, you know the 80?
Yeah.
Use 1, 2, 3. Remember you took one out of this one, that's 79.
Yeah.
And once you've moved that box, use one underneath for it and just take one tile out of it.
Okay.
God. Woo! Right, what am I doing? Can I use the forks, please, Chris?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh. I need 260.
No.
260 that calculator wasn't it? 260. Watch your feet there, Chris.
Right.
Watch your feet, mate.
Right.
I've seen enough pallets get dropped on people's feet in the 10 years I've been in warehousing. I've seen people get hit by them, by these trucks. I've seen people drop pallets. I've seen it all. Chemical spills and everything. Most of the time it's caused by the forklifter being incompetent, rushing and not concentrating. And I'd rather spend an extra 30 seconds getting a pallet out of the rack and then rushing it falls through. Because then you spend 2 hours picking up a mess. It's not worth it. Busy today. 2 orders, about 30 pallets. Loads of pallets going out. Busy. I used to work with a lad from Slovakia years ago. Martin, his name was. Every day, busy. Oh yeah, him shouting in the warehouse. God, he could drink. Chris, whack them tunes on, mate.
I have.
Is it back on?
Yeah. It just paused for some reason.
Oh, yeah, it does. It pauses it because if the tablet doesn't get like an interaction in an hour or two, it pauses because it thinks you're not there. What I'm going to do here, split a pallet down. Mess up the stock system because it all looks the same as well. It's too easy. Oh, I'll just shove that there for a minute. Then you forget in an hour, and you put it where it's where you think it goes because it's near it and it's not. And then some customer orders 300 tiles and then that's the wrong stuff because it's in the wrong place. It causes a problem and headaches and oh, it's not worth it. Right, lower that down and get another 942. What working at DCT, one of the good things about working for them is they understand that you are only human and you will make mistakes. There's a lot of companies out there who don't care. They want you to be a robot and well, what to make mistakes, you know, and life doesn't work like that. And what happens is if you oppress your workers by screaming at them because they've made a mistake, they're not listening to you screaming at them. As in, they're not taking it in that they've done wrong. But all they're doing is remembering that you've screamed at them, you've just given them utter disrespect, and it just causes them to just gradually, over time, want to work somewhere else. But DCT don't do that. Working here, they understand that you can make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I aim to not make mistakes, but I will make mistakes. I'm only human. And 99.9% of the time, it is my fault. I'm only human. And I try not to. It could be down to sheer just busyness where I pick the wrong pallet and it causes problems. But I'm only human. I will always make mistakes and I try and limit them. That's what people do. They try and not make mistakes. Yeah, your aim is to not make mistakes in work, but if you give yourself a hard time because you made a mistake, you just go on a downhill slippy slope. You beat yourself up, give yourself a hard time over something that is naturally going to happen over time. And working in warehousing, you will make mistakes. Lovely day today, Chris. Lovely day, mate. These tiles I'm doing now are, oh God, I'd say about one of the top 5 best sellers. They're called smoke grey. Very hard wearing. You see these a lot of places really, big office blocks. I've seen them in shops before, like around, you know, it's not going to be the exact same tile, but it is like it. You know, you're not going to have a white tile, are you, if there are loads of customers coming into your building. Grey's a neutral colour, well in my opinion, neutral colour goes with everything, in my opinion. Yeah, you're not going to have a yellow and grey suit, but yeah, and a tip. If you're a manager out there and you're watching this and you scream at your staff, trust me, your staff member's not listening to you when you're screaming at him because he's done something wrong. He's remembering that you're screaming at him. He doesn't, and being screamed at, you're not in the army, being screamed at in a warehousing industry 99% of the time doesn't improve the worker. It makes them think, I don't have to put up with that. It depends on who they are. And I'm telling you now, you will, if you scream at your staff, you'll, what's the word? They won't be as productive. Would you want to be screamed at when you work? Because I certainly wouldn't. And the other thing as well is a lot of managers think they can speak to people the way they want. But if they get spoken to like that, they don't like it. But I've never had that once since I've been working at DCT. Nobody's ever spoken to me like rubbish. I've made mistakes. And me giving myself a hard time is worse than actually getting the look off my boss. The look off my boss is like, don't do that again. But yeah, giving myself a hard time because I care about what I do is just worse than even getting the look off your boss. Well, people look down at warehousing and think, oh, it's just a dead-end job. Well, I'm telling you, if you're watching this video and you're 18, 19, 20, 21 years old and you've been on a roundabout like I was at that age, if you can get yourself into a good company like I am, it's a cracking job. It's a really good job. You work with a cracking set of lads and women. I've seen women forklifters, not many, but they are out there. I've met women lorry drivers. You meet all walks of life, because obviously if you're on a forklift you'll meet lorry drivers. I've met lorry drivers from all over Eastern Europe, Russian. I've met Brazilian lorry drivers. I've met a Yank, an American lorry driver many years ago. And it's a good job. You're not sat at a desk. Keeps you fit as long as you have a good diet. It's just good. I enjoy it. It's not for everyone. You're right, mate. What you got? What have you got for? Two? See what he's got. This is what I'm saying. In warehousing, this is what you do. Interacting all over the place. You're not just sat at a desk. But people love sitting at a desk. Never floats your boat. Ah, banding.
I've got a clue what it is.
Einstein. Right, put that on there. So this stuff goes into banding machines. So you can't see inside.
There you go. We put it on there.
Yeah, man. God, these are about 20 kilo, 25k. Do you need my name, mate?
Craig, innit?
Yeah, it's Craig, man.
Craig, thanks, mate.
See you later, bud.
See you later, lads.
Some people love doing sales, some people love, working for the fire service, whatever floats your boat. But if you're watching this video and you don't know where to go in life, this machine here, you will always get work. You will always get work on one of these people. I have never not had work. And you may be struggling, you may not have any education or whatever, you will always get work on one of them. It may not be good work, as in where you're working, it may be like, 4 weeks work. I'm not saying it's going to be bad work, but it could be 4 weeks work, 6 weeks work. You'll always get work. You won't be out of work long. But working at DCT, brilliant. The truck's clean. It's a good truck. And once I got into this company nearly 3 years ago, I just anchored myself in and I weren't going anywhere, and I ain't planning on going anywhere. If you're watching this, right, there's one thing, if you're struggling a little bit in life, you hate your job, or you're looking at your mate because he's driving a lovely, flashy, brand new car. More than likely the car's not his, it's the bank's. Don't look at other people just because you may be working in the warehouse, then it may be not be this and not be this. Don't compare your life to other people's, because that's just setting yourself down a road of just I wouldn't use the word, I wouldn't go to the extent of depression, but that does not make you feel good when you compare your life to somebody else's. And you know, people think, oh, I haven't got a flashy car like my mate. Well, who cares? Who cares? Who cares about your mate's car? It's not even his, it's the bank's. Who cares about your mate? Your mate may have bought his house. It's not his yet, it's the bank's. So don't start looking at other people's because you may be struggling a little bit in life. But that's all I ever did. Look at other people's lives and just want, and then you realise that 99% of the time they're unhappy. I'm going into a counselling session here, like, but just because you may work in a warehouse, at least you got a job. That's the main thing. You know, I ride to work on a £40 push bike. I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. I really don't care. I really do not live my life through what other people think about me. Sad life, that. Money does not make you happy. It brings a slight... what's the word? It brings a slight bit of comfort to your life. Money does not make you happy. Think about it. Who's happier? The guy sat in the middle of the Amazon, right? Sat around, doesn't have to worry about bills, doesn't have to worry about rent, doesn't have to worry about his car finance that the bank owns, doesn't have to worry about anything. They're stressed every morning, going grey by the time they're 30. Who's happier? Your mates may look at you because you're driving a £1,000-2,000 car, and they've got that's not their car, it's the bank's. And they go, it's mine. No, it's not your car, it's the bank's. The bank owns that vehicle. The bank owns your house. Everything you've got is on plastic, so everything you own is the bank's. Don't give yourself a hard time because you may be in a job that doesn't pay very well or whatever. Just be happy with yourself. Don't compare your life to other people's. You what, mate?
Got a lot of stock here today.
Yeah, Mum. Where's the label gone? Find yourself a nice job. Doesn't matter about your wage. As long as your wage gets you by. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Enjoy your life. Because in 3-4 generations, that car that your mate's driving around in is going to be nothing. His house is going to be... someone else is going to be living in it. Who cares? We are busy. Can't move on this yard. I can't even put this anywhere. Do you know, hey, if you're watching this and you're a bin man, right? Do you get training on where to put bins and not to block fire exits? You know, how would you like it? Skip guy comes to your house and puts it right in front of your front door. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't get out. Well, I'm not trained on that. Nice. Move. What you'll do as well, you'll get people through life. Counselling session here. You'll get people through life, and they'll sarcastically say things to you if you're in a normal job. You know what I mean? You're not bringing in £40,000 a year. You actually do live in the real world. They'll do things to you like, they'll say to you, oh, me and my partner are going away on holiday to Dubai. Well, yeah, but they've not told you the truth, that more than likely it's on a credit card. They'll say things to try and make themselves feel better, that they're oppressing you at all. And they're the things that people do, and it happens more and more and more as society goes two ways. It's one of them. The haves do have, and some people in the have-nots don't. And I've realised that I don't care if if my couch is broken to a certain extent. Don't, just be happy that you're healthy, because at the end of the day, there's someone there right now who's probably being diagnosed with some type of disease today that they didn't want, and they could have done all that through their lives, made people feel like crap, and they'd do anything now to just be a normal member of society. I worked there years ago with a lad, and he struggled, but I made him feel welcome to where he was working, and but people looked at him like he was slow and stuff. But I helped him as much as I could. I don't care if it took me 6 times to teach him how to do something that I found simple. Oh God, it's heaving in here. It is heaving in here. Can't move. Right. What am I doing? What's this? That's the 994.